Hello YouTubers, JBuzzsaw79 here with a little bit more interesting decks for you. This is a old version, updated slightly, called Pacman. And we're just gonna get right into here. Just for, was it Pure Advantage, Camel, Munch, all noob. So here we go. First one up in this deck is Lakota. Basically the effect of flipping them up, draw a card, flip them face down again. So there's your Camel. Moving with him, 2 swarm of scarabs, excuse me, locust. Scarabs next. Basically, let's throw them out there right too. There's the scarabs. 1 you flip up, destroy spells and traps. 1 you flip up, destroys monsters. You can flip them both face down again. So that's all they're in here for. I also have added 2 Golem Sentries. You flip these up, return a monster from your opponent's side of the field to their hand, and then you can flip back down again. Basically, that's all these are in here for, is to flip up, do something, flip back down again. That's it. That's the only sole purpose of these cards. Nothing more. I have added in beyond these some Ghostrick support because they like being face down. So we got Ghostrick Stein in here. Ghostrick Stein, you can go ahead and if he deals damage, you can go search for Ghostrick's Bone Trap cards. Yeah, I also got John Shi, who basically flip up and you can add a level equal to the number of face up Ghostricks to your hand, which basically he only fetches out Spectre. Who once per turn you can change a card face down on the field. When a Ghostrick monster is destroyed by an opponent's card effect or by battle. So that's very nice. The only other one you get with him is, of course, Jack Frost, who, if you attack directly, I can flip you face down and then put this on the field. So I have Jack Frost because I don't have Lantern. Just put that out there. I don't plan to buy Lantern because I just don't. So I don't know. That's the only real reason why. The last monster I have is Ghostrick Werewolf. Now, the reason why, and this is where this kind of comes in for me, most of this damage in this deck, as you'll see shortly with the mother card, is done primarily with the Ghostrick monsters themselves, and mainly him. His effect is that when you flip him up, he does 100 times the number of face down cards on the field for each set. So, if I have 3 back row and 3 set, that's 600 just from my side, each round. And then the rest of the deck basically sets up off of that idea concept. Kind of we're installing out with the monsters and then him for damage. Like I said, he is kind of the main card for that. So moving on to spells, and we're going to get to the main reason right why. There it is, Ghostrick Mansion. Ghostrick Mansion says that monsters cannot attack face down position monsters, but they can then attack directly. Okay. Any damage inflicted by non-Ghostrick monsters is halved. So, again, this is why the Swarm of Scarabs, Swarm of Locust, Camels, I don't generally attack. They just use their effects to stall out, try to slow the opponent down, and gain card advantage that way. Okay. Then they flip themselves down, so they can attack me directly if they want, but I take half damage. So, alright. Beyond that, I run 3 Swords of Concealing Light to once again flip their stuff down on the field, and then they can't attack me either. One fun setup again with this is at one point I played this just again recently where my opponent had 3 monsters up. It was pinging me. I was almost dead. 3 monsters face up. I played Swords of Concealing Light, and then essentially had my turn come back to me then right away. And I set a monster, flipped up Werewolf, and there was like 12 cards on the field that took 1,200. And I pinged directly then 14, suddenly they took 13 or 3,600, flipped them down. Next round they didn't do anything again. So many to go. I said another monster, flipped another 2 werewolves then, and then swung for game. So, I mean, really, it's weird, but this deck actually does really well, because just a huge element of surprise in this deck. I can't explain how crazy it is. So, 2 pot of duality. There's just no special summoning other than on my opponent's turn. So, and then this lets me kind of get to the pieces I need for this deck, because it's really dependent on what I have. I really need certain things right away. 3, Ghostrick Vanish. You flash a Ghostrick from your hand. My opponent then cannot. Sorry, brain farts. If I flash a Ghostrick card from my hand, your opponent cannot use card effects to destroy face down cards or target them. So yeah, it's pretty fun too. I originally had in this deck Magic Cylinder. I've recently switched those out for Dimensional Wall. Reason being, Dimensional Wall, if I don't have my field spell out, I activate this and they were to hit me directly, let's say, they take the damage, and I don't target with this. It just kind of happens. So they take the damage that I would take from an attack, and it really screws people over because I can activate it after they've already declared. So, and I don't negate. Whereas Magic Cylinder targets and reflects it, that's basically just take it. They can't really do much about it. Needle Ceiling. If there's 4 monsters out, I can activate this and just only face up, which all my cards will be set at that point. And then 3 one-ofs, Pulse, Bottomless, and a Ceasefire, just to round it off. So this is my Ghostrick Pacman deck for the January list. Please feel free to thumbs up, thumbs down, comment, subscribe. I do appreciate any of the thumbs up as I'm trying to get my name out there. In order to keep it near the top of the list, I need you guys to please thumbs up these videos. I appreciate it. That'll be it for me today. This is Jay Buzzsaw signing off, and see you guys later.